I'm pulling every stop I can right here. Type in the champions you want to see enter in TFT while we go into game 2 and cheer on your favorite players.
Oh, boy. Ramkev, though. I can't stop talking about him.
Okay, well, for now, we'll start with Spicyappies.
I was literally just at the Five Below next to him. I ran into him while looking for a drink. I was like, bro,
how'd you do that?
Are you good? He just kept laughing. It was so funny.
Definitely to see. For now, though, we're going to take a look at Spicyappies. Like mentioned before, I'm sorry, I always forget there's the question mark ping coming up as one of the Yasuo taunts. That is the funniest thing ever.
I did not know that.
No, it's all of these Yasuo taunts are phenomenal. And so they just lean so much into the meme of Yasuo as opposed to the actuality of like the character.
So you're telling me
I don't know about
the base Yasuo.
I don't know about the base one. I know that this one does. But I am happy to see, again, we're starting with Spicyappies here. They had a rougher go in the first time that we had here. Finishing an 8th is going to be a rough thing to come back from, but if any player has the mental to see it through, it is Appies.
Yeah, it does seem like he's not too tilted right now. He's still in high spirits. He is going for that Aatrox pair for the time being. There is a little trick, though, with the Aatrox.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting to see if it goes for it as well.
I want to see if he does it.
It depends on the pairs or if there's anything else that is exciting that comes in. Unfortunately, though, I don't think they can actually pull it off because their itemization.
I don't think he wants to pull it off.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of pairs.
What we're alluding to, by the way, for the folks that are watching, is that it was recently discovered that Aatrox is capable of soloing all the way up to 1-4, provided they either have a belt or a chain. I don't think Sword cuts it exactly here, so that is going to be pretty rough. But as you were talking about, too, there's a lot of pairs at this juncture. Makes sense to keep onto them and play them as you do. This is exactly what flexible players need to do, and that's exactly why Appies is doing it.
Yeah, and look at that. Another pair comes up.
Oh,
and
wow.
A volley bear.
Oh,
gets rid of 90% of the Astro.
Oh, and we're starting with another prismatic. Again, I was talking about how it was nice that we got to see like a more slow lead into this game here. We're going for a prismatic. We're going to level up immediately. I love this.
I like this too. He does have the option to go for level 2, or level 4. Sorry, but does not want to just yet. Wants to stick around. Ooh, he's thinking about it. He's got it. He's going to go for it.
Now, again, I don't think you go any higher than this because you don't want to completely kneecap your economy. You want to try to see if you can get up to that early 9. You want to see if you can get up to 10. Looking around, this is also what you should be doing, scouting, see what everyone else is doing. I did see, a Cavalier Unity. That's going to be really scary, very undervalued, in my opinion, among a lot of the other prismatics, but that extra armor on all of your units is huge. On top of the 2, I believe I also saw a Rebel Crown as well, so maybe we see a repeat of Game 1 here in Game 2 of the finals. We'll see how that goes, though.
It's literally deja vu.
Exactly.
Literally.
Ramkev here has decided to pick up the Mystic Crown here. I like this quite a bit, I have to say.
Does it gives, what, 1, 2? I don't remember.
I believe it gives you just 1 and a unit to follow through it.
I think so, too.
It gives you 1 in the Lulu, I think. So that's really powerful because Lulu's going to be activating Trainer immediately. And not to mention the fact that this is a pretty AP-heavy meta that we've seen developing both on ranked and in this tournament. Like, we're memeing about how much we're seeing Aoshin. If you can get the AP to block it, starting with this Mystic, trying to build that out a little bit more, that's pretty worthwhile.
It's going to pay off in the late game. Right now the question is, can you even get there? That's the main question that's on everyone's minds. Can I survive long enough? Can I transition to something that can help counter what I'm about to expect in that late game?
Definitely. Another thing I like about this early level from Spicyappies is really just trying to keep up with that power that they're getting from their augment is the fact that they are putting them in better range to try to find out what the Shimmer Scale item is first. That is exclusive information to them. They can try to do everything they can. I'm sorry, you can see like the tail end of Spicyappies chat trying to say, hey, please, remember, handshake, no Deja, please. But I don't believe I've heard of anything too official in the rulebook.
I don't think that was made official, or at least that's not what I've heard, at least.
Definitely. The thing, again, though, I want to see if we can get any kind of early Shimmer Scale here, because if it is something like either Determined Investor or Draven's Axe that we saw multiple times, that could be another pretty big power spike, potentially, for Appies having access to it a little bit earlier than everyone else. It's the snowball effect of having these early levels, and also how it can be risky. That's a lot of Olafs.
There's a Yone there. The chance of a warrior could go through, but then again, warrior's not really the best right now.
Yeah, it's still
which makes me very sad.
Yeah, it has such a great fantasy of just I do tons of damage, but it never really feels that same way.
It's too RNG for most people.
Because I feel like the warrior, if you were to truly run a warrior vertical, it is probably going to be something more along the lines of an Olaf carry, and I can't really imagine what warrior does that Scale Scorn don't. Oh, and by the way, it's Pockygom again running this as well. That's another really important thing to call out.
I realize.
It truly is deja vu at this point.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm not sure if you can hear, but
Ramkev.
Appies is pleading for something to die, and nothing does. That's a 92 HP.
I think that was Ramkev that was going off.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Hey, I mean, listen, I can look over there. I see everyone's faces. I see smiles all around, either out of annoyance or actual pure joy. So it is how it goes. And I'll let the audience at home be the ones to figure out who's
We'll see these reactions even more as this carousel goes through.
Hey, exactly.
See what the plan is for all these players.
This also could be good for Appies, too, getting knocked down to get higher item priority as well. I'm also curious to see exactly which way they do decide to go. Cloak being taken by VO1DSIN is also interesting. We've been saying how Cloak is usually an undervalued item, but Scale Scorn has actually caused it to kind of go for the roof in priority.
Yeah, the Negatron Cloak also does give you the QS, also gives you the Bloodthirster. Two really good items right now, especially in this sort of meta that we're in right now. And that is a very early Xayah.
I'm really curious to see exactly how
does he
want to
go
around.
For it? It's luring him in.
The Siren Song, I get it. You do have the double Olaf that has been stacking. Taking out the Olaf is pretty big because it means you won't get any more of that AD coming through. Although, didn't seem like Appies was getting too much of that because of those streaks that were in.
He is on a lose streak. He could have maybe taken out the Aatrox and put in the Olaf instead, try to get some extra AD to put on his belt, but just wants to opt for the front line, and he wants to try to force this win streak back into his favor. Yeah,
it is an Aatrox too as well. That is going to be pretty nice in terms of just, again, that survivability. You have Jade. You also have the innate healing of Aatrox as well. So it makes sense if you want to try to turn this streak around to sort of keep it in.
Yeah. And so far, and it looks like his main objective has been reached as he is going to get back into winning ways. And
taking down Uhu Daniel's streak as well. That means that Pockygom is going to be the only one again win streaking.
He is the Mr. 100 this game.
Yeah, and I spoke about this with Ray a little bit during our last cast, but when you have the ability to be Mr. 100 and no one else is streaking, you are able to really set the tempo of whatever you are doing at this stage. You're able to say, no. Everyone's playing to whatever I want to do. If I want to level up early, everyone has to level up early to meet with me, or else I'm going to just punch them down even harder. Let's see if they can maintain it into Krugs, though.
Oh, let's see. The top two up against each other. So far, so good.
Yeah.
The Revel
I mean, they're going to get a huge proc of Revel coming off of that every time it goes.
Okay. The quick cloak onto the Silas to keep him alive a little longer to combat the Lilia. That's
a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage, but it is being
whittled down.
Reduced. It's being reduced by the cloak that was quickly put on by Pockygom.
I mean, I think the Shiv from the Jinx is doing amazing work here.
That is also very true.
We'll see. They might need one more rocket.
Oh no, the trap's missed.
Wait, no, second trap.
No! The single target from Lilia finishes him off.
And we have no streaks going into Krugs. That's a Sag right there.
Yeah, that is the worst thing you can have. Your streak being broken right before a PvE round. That is always the worst.
Indeed. But, I mean, hey, game's still early. There's still a lot of things that can kind of happen.
100%.
HP is also looking pretty good on all of these players as well. Again, usually a great sort of spot to be at here is just 80 or above. Even then, Ramkev's at 76, Poppin's at 78. These are all respectable numbers.
Yeah, it's only 12 HP. It's only 22 HP separating first and last. So it's nothing to scoff at. Nothing too skewed just yet.
Curious to see exactly how things go. There is a Thieves' Gloves on the bench, as well as, again, the components that would allow for a Giant Slayer. Curious to see exactly how these things sort of skew together.
Yeah, Giant Slayer is an option available right now. So is the Bloodthirster and the Runeans as well. So a lot of different paths Pockygom can go. Or which does he choose? That is the main question. Thieves' Gloves on the Nami.
By the way, if we want to talk about people maximizing augments, Spicyappies is power leveled to 7. That is a pretty big jump because, again, it's an econ augment. You're not going to be able to really get much power out of it until you maximize your usage of that econ. So that is going to be, again, a pretty big boost on their part here. Staying here between Ramkev and Pocky, however, it looks like Ramkev has been going for some trainer action on their regard as well with all the Lulus they've gotten from the Mystic Crown.
The Silas putting in work with the Revel.
Yeah. Again, I really do think there could be some really interesting 5D chess moves with this Mystic. You just need a stronger carry than you really have right now. Ramkev has time. It just hurts that they're not getting that immediate spike that some of these other players are getting. Because eventually, they're just going to start spiraling.
And so far, here we go. Second augment coming in. Pandora's
what do you take here?
Items is honestly not a bad move, and he's going to go for it. And there it is.
I'm always a little bit concerned about Pandora's. Like, it's one of my favorite augments personally.
It's a good augment.
Like, it's amazing.
I love it.
The thing that always concerns me, though, is that I look at it every single time and go, I want to only build best in slot. And every turn I think that, it means I'm passing up on some other item that would also be a huge boost to my team.
That's understandable. Yeah, I feel that.
Honestly,
I don't really think that much, but
you're doing a good amount of thinking right now. Don't sell yourself too short.
Like in terms of like Pandora's box wise, you know, it's just like
you'd rather leave it shut.
Yeah, I just like leave it, see what I get. Usually I'm going for an item, so
I like it honestly. Like also like the way I kind of see is if you sort of trade off like every 2 or every other item is something defensive or something more utility-wise, that can work out pretty good too, because if you're just giving components for Sunfire, you slam that early.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to see again. Again, we're talking and extrapolating so much of how this game could go. I want to see more of what the current state on the ground is right now. And I really do feel like this Jinx is getting a lot of good work in with that Shiv.
Yeah, and this is VO1DSIN is going for some Cavalier comp. We haven't seen that yet today.
No, not at all. And I mean, I really do like Cavalier Unity. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier on, but the 3 resistances it grants to every unit on your team, let alone the charge, which also has these other phenomenal side effects and abilities that really just opens up for some of these champions. Like, can you imagine Shen with that charge, being able to move in and say, okay, I'm going to make sure that I'm right in your face. Everyone is going to also charge in with me, so that way I'm going to be blocking them as well.
And they're all tanky as hell.
They're all tanky as hell. So it's really crazy just how this augment can change the way you play some of these other champions.
Yeah. Ooh, here we go. The last round before the third carousel.
It looks like Poppin's been going deep into mages. They have that Luden's augment as well, alongside just a Mage Heart as well. So I believe they're running 5 right now, so that is going to be really quite strong. Yeah. Actually, excuse me, that might be 7 that I count. No, Lulu, excuse me. There's only 5.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Nothing too scary just yet.
You see, they're making me count again.
Yeah, I know.
And even though they're small numbers, they're still numbers, and that scares me.
Oh, boy. Right. Okay. The HP differences are starting to, you know, become
a little wider.
A little wider. Pizanka, he was the one who won 2 first places in the first 2 games.
Yeah. Really showing it off here as well.
Yeah.
And I got to say, the thing that I feel like I keep falling back on as a general rule of thumb for TFT in general is that if you are around or below 60 HP by Wolves, something is going on. There is some kind of warning bell that's flashing. You need to be making changes quickly. Ooh, Damn Daniel, Dim Dam Sum, Ramkev, and Poppin are all in that. Maybe less Damn Daniel, but definitely Dim Dam Sum, Ramkev, and Poppin are all in that emergency situation where they need to start making decisions to try to stabilize their boards. That said, though, they could also be building up the economy to make those decisions soon. I can't wait to see how it goes. For now, though, let's check out what Pizanka's doing.
Ooh, a Cannoneer. setup going in for him.
Yeah.
Once he comes back. Cannoneer on Tom Kench.
I mean, really, it's just a holder in order to maximize everything else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd rather see that somewhere else, and I imagine it's going to get sold eventually down the line.
I would love to see Xayah with it.
Hey, it'd be fun.
That would be an interesting one.
Well, Cannoneer is just an AD win more, so Xayah, heck, I'd even think that something like a Yasuo would be amazing on it, too.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Well, we'll see how this turns out, as Tom Kench is just going to be holding it just for the trade. 3 Cannoneers in play. But is it going to pop off? And the answer might be yes. Look at the damage over time from that Cannoneer. It's just so much, yeah. Look at that. Look at it go. Look at that.
This is why I think that just trainers in general are undervalued. Like, if you're able to get all 3 of them, like, if I hit a Lulu off of an orb, I'm trying to figure out how to pivot into trainers, just because having that extra unit to feed Namzi in the early game means I hit all these breakpoints so much sooner, and it's just a huge power spike. Like, heck, that's a Namzi 2 right now, just before Wolf round. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good pacing. See how this goes. He also has the best friends augment.
Also huge.
Also very huge, definitely. Get that extra attack speed going. But it does limit your positioning a little bit, but then again, it's not bad if you want to sacrifice that.
And look at this again. Leveling up here to level 7. Just try to, again, continue forcing this win streak. If they are able to win, that's going to be pretty good.
Here we go. This is going to be an important one.
And against Pockygom as well, second place. A lot on the line here.
This may be Pizanka's toughest matchup. The top 2 going against each other head-to-head. And it looks like Pizanka might be in a prime position to take it. Yeah, look at that Namzi damage. Just
Namzi
absolutely ripping them apart. 3 trainers, baby. 3 trainer.
Namzi 2 greater than Namzi 1. And Trainer 3 greater than Trainer 2.
Yeah.
Those are numbers I can handle. It's easy enough to see. So, all in all, man, this is going to be pretty crazy to see. And now we get to see the craziness of this early win more of this win streak.
It's the Prismatics setting everything.
Well, at least this time it was Prismatic. Well, actually, no, this was Prismatic first. Excuse me. I was about to say, at least it was Prismatic second, but nope. That's where the silver came from.
Yeah. And soon enough, the last augment will be coming in. And is going to hold on to the Sona. It's not a bad option if you want to go for the Evoker and the Revel.
It's good CC, it's good Evoker, it's good Revel. All kind of works out.
Something happened to Ramkev's screen. Something happened. We need to go to him ASAP.
What's going on here? Why is everyone screaming?
Why is
there a small crowd gathering over here?
What happened to Ramkev?
Ooh.
I wonder. Or is it Spicy?
I think it's Spicyappies. Sorry, actually, we're jumping around quite a bit.
We're jumping around. It might be Spicyappies instead.
It is. But yeah, so sorry, by the way. I don't mean to make things too crazy. But, man, things are going crazy.
Whoa,
no! What are you doing here?
What is that?
Excuse me.
You can't do that.
You're level 8.
It's only 4-1.
It's 4-1. You're level 8, level up. See, this is what level up does to you, you know?
What?
Excuse me?
Hello?
Oh, another big thing, too. I'm sorry, I have to call this out. Spicyappies also went for, excuse me, I always forget the name of it, late game strategy where you get 40 gold at level 9. That means they're going to have an easier time getting there with level up. You're definitely going to have it guaranteed. You're going to be able to roll for Aoshin, too.
Maybe even 3 if you get lucky.
Hey, you're here early enough.
Yeah, no one's here. No one. You're the only one in the level 8 club at the moment, and
I mean, Dragon Alliance can lead to some interesting stuff, but I didn't like either.
I
roles
don't
of
like that. Yeah, I think you just go for first aid kit. That's probably your best bet.
No, you know what? I think you pick Scale Score and Crest to assert dominance.
True.
Yeah, you know,
true.
Say, hey, here, look at that. There's going to be the big explosion of gold. That's how you're going to be able to find some of those dragons that are going to help you out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And nice, a Siphon coming into the board.
Man, this is absurd. I do not know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I don't know about this either. This has been a very interesting lobby, to say the least.
Hey, I mean, it's the finals. It's about, we've been seeing interesting lobbies all day.
Do, yeah.
It's only right that continues on into here.
Okay, the spatula is there. He could go for the Mage Ao-Shin if he really wants to, but doesn't seem like that is an option. Here we go. The lightning, the thunder coming in. What can you do against it?
Nothing.
There's really nothing.
I really want to see how some of these more Mystic-heavy boards go. Wait.
Pizanka. It's a Pizanka. Here we go. The lightning. Is it enough? Is it going to be enough? No, it's not.
Dragon goes down. It's just how it works, you know?
Yeah. Ooh. The Idas might be a better option.
Let's see. Gambler's Blade. That's pretty fun. Get a decent amount of gold there. Oh, and even Protector comes in. Excuse me, Guardian comes in. I'm thinking a different set.
Yeah, that is 4 Guardian.
I love this quite a bit. You get so much shielding off of this. And honestly, the only thing in my opinion that holds back Guardians is the fact you have so many 1 and 2 costs. The fact that you're able to put that emblem on someone, you know, I don't know, like a Nico, that's a pretty good choice here. And all these shields should be funneled onto some of these other carries to help in order to ensure that longevity.
It's not only that, it's also keep that front line going as well. It doesn't always have to be a carry. It can always be like another Guardian per se, and it just helps keep that front line buffed up and just allowing this Ao-Shin to get these lightning bolts off. And look at that. That's 2. I believe that was 2
casts.
Yeah,
which
casts,
I mean that's a 200 mana cost or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not insignificant. It's not easy to get those 2 casts, so it's all pretty crazy to see. The way that I'm kind of looking at this too is the same way that we were kind of talking about the fury of playing Ao-Shin earlier. If you're able to preserve and protect this Ao-Shin for as long as possible, be it with CC, be it with shielding and just longevity for your own team, that's really how they're able to get some really gnarly fights off.
Yeah.
And that's just generally what we're going to be seeing in this.
Oh, boy.
I have to say, like, when we look at ranked ladders and all that kind of stuff, we see a meta that develops over the course of, you know, a couple of days as people are trying to figure out what a new patch is. Tournaments are like that too, and I cannot stress that nearly enough.
I know what you mean, yeah.
The meta that people are thinking about at the start of a tournament and the end of a tournament can be just completely different.
Spicyappies has come to an enlightenment that he can play 5 dragons at level 10.
There you go.
I would love to see that. That would be really funny.
10 divided by 5 equals 2, so that makes sense. More math, quick math.
Yes. And there we go. Oh, the Shroud.
Oh, and again, deja vu once more.
Ah, look at that. Totally didn't see this earlier today. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I got to call something else out here. We were talking about 1 step of Pandora's. There's now 2 over there for Pockygom's bench. That is Pandora's bench at their disposal.
Oh, wow,
that could be pretty crazy. It will not save them for now, but that's going to be a quick route to potentially.
That Siphon could become a Deja.
Could become a Deja. It's one of the ways that I personally like to play that augment. Whenever I see it, I just go, give me all of the dragons. Let me 3-star them now.
Yeah.
It's how it goes.
Oh.
Well, what? I mean, you're level 9,
level
16%,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
at this point, it's to be expected.
Yeah.
At the same time, excuse me, what's going on?
Oh, boy.
Roll for luck?
Nah.
No.
He's
just a little roll,
One more roll. One more roll.
Come on.
It's
the same.
You
can sell. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, wait, no.
Is that Nar? Is that Nar pair really going to stay when you find the Shio?
Is that really important, though?
Yeah. You know. Ooh, sorry. More stuff. Mage Aurelian Soul on the other side of the screen. That's going to be really good as a damage activator. Unfortunately, though, I don't really see too much damage to activate in the first place. I do see a Zoe. She should be able to get good damage on, and she's dead.
Oh, yeah. Conversation over.
Indeed. There is still a little bit of time. ASOL can do something. ASOL's dead, too.
Yeah.
And Poppin is going down pretty low themselves. They've tried to sort of force things a little bit more forward.
He is not looking too good. He is fighting Ramkev right now.
They're fine.
He keeps himself alive. Ramkev going to lose that one.
Crazy to see.
Oh.
Lots of gold coming in here.
Ooh.
You already have a good amount of ASOL items, but at the not ASOL, Ao-Shin items. Excuse me. I was thinking of the future version of that champion, quote unquote.
Does he get lucky and get the 5-10 golds?
Wait, hold on, level to 10. Oh!
Oh!
First shot, never didn't have it.
There it is. There it is, baby. And a bar, 2 bards.
You know what?
2 bards.
Some days I wake up and I go, I think I understand how the meta works. I think I know how things are. But if I look at my event notes, like literally I'm going to leaf through them now. I mention VO1DSIN as a footnote, as a, oh, maybe that could be cool. And yet we've been seeing it dominate all through today.
Yeah.
I'm throwing my notes away because literally they're useless to me now.
Like,
maybe that would have been better. To be fair, it would have been better if I saved that joke for when we were on camera again. I don't care, though. This is crazy.
This is insane. I don't see much VO1DSIN in my games either. And like, what I don't understand the game anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense to me.
Up is down, left is right. This is just all going pretty crazy. And this is still a pretty there is still room for this board to scale and grow. That's still a Nico 1 that's there. We only have, I think at this point, 3 dragons. There's actually no 2.
There's
we
only
have
2.
The Siphons on the bench.
Yeah, Siphon is still powering up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, got a little dicey there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's how it goes.
Yeah, and level 10 at 5-1.
I mean...
Oh, good God. Look at that.
I, as someone who watches entirely too much like high-roll TFT content on YouTube, wanted to see the Bard pickup just to try to get the highest odds for legendary units at this stage of the game. I understand that's not quite the play at this point if you want to try to win, but I want to see shiny things happen. And so far, that is what we're seeing right now.
Oh, yeah, and look at that. 4 dragons.
4 dragons.
Look at that.
You're just 1 off. And heck, look at that.
God.
You also have Shyvana, that is another one. I think at this point you really just need maybe Relic Soul just to complete the 10-cost trifecta. However, at the same time, like, you'd be giving up Lulu. You'd be giving up, it's not Lulu, excuse me. You'd be giving up Soraka for the heals over time. You're giving up the Nico to give you a little bit more Transformer to make that, to make Shyvana even stronger.
Yeah.
I don't think you put in any more dragons unless you want to meme. And honestly, I'm down to meme.
And it's working. It's working. I have not seen a dragon augment work this well.
Yeah, it always feels like something that goes a little weird, a little sideways. But
if you think about it, it's not that bad.
No, and I'm sorry.
He has level up. He has the resources to keep these units on the field, and just having that, it's working wonders.
And I have to call this out. I would write it in my notes, but the binder is somewhere over there right now. We have our first 2 eliminations in Poppin and Dim Dam Sum. And excuse me, here are the memes, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be a full team of 5 dragons. There is a small dance party happening behind Spicyappies' board.
The Power Rangers theme song.
Here we go, everyone. I want to see this comp go. Actually, look over there on that bench. I see so many Sonas. 1 away from a Sona free. That could be how you counter some of these compositions.
That could be it. The Zephyr also going to be huge here. Does stall out the mana regeneration from this VO1DSIN, but is it really enough? It looks like the answer might be no, as the laser does come in. And there it is. He wins the round, and
I was going to say,
Dragon Party.
Dancing could have been a little premature. I was scared for a bit, but we'll have to check back in here after we see a 3-star Sona, because I think it's only a matter of time.
Oh, yeah. I think the stream wants to see more dragons.
I mean, it is the Dragonlands, you know? Like, it only makes sense.
They want to see the Power Rangers. They just, like, combine into one giant Gundam-type character.
Oh, my goodness. Like, the secret, like, there's really a few breakpoints in Dragon. 1, 2, 3, and 4 all do nothing. 5 is just a reprint of Mech, and they all just become a huge dragon.
That would be really funny.
Hey, you know what? Just buy more Aurelian Souls. That's fine by me.
Yeah. Why not?
You deserve it. You're worth it.
Oh, okay. Death cap on the Shiv.
I mean, it gets pretty crazy. She is going to be doing percentage health-based damage, so she's going to be shredding any tanks in front of her. So that is going to be pretty fun to see. On top of that as well, because the Dragon trait is still active because of Dragon Unity, that means that is going to be activating Scale Scorn too. That is a good amount of extra attack speed and just general healing that would come from it as well. all this is looking pretty good, I have to say.
Oh, okay. Another Elshin in the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
With some pretty good items, too. I will admit.
Yeah.
But is it going to be enough, though?
There isn't enough time to get the cast to come off.
The pop-offs are coming in.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait a minute.
It's still going.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. This Elshin is much better. The Archangel's coming in. Clutch.
Archangel comes in clutch. Giant Slayer kills the dragons. We still have TFT to play.
Ooh, we're still in this, yeah.
And I'm sorry, like, I feel like this is kind of becoming, let's just restream whatever Spicyappies is doing, but this is getting pretty crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Like,
yeah.
The Giant Slayer coming in clutch with the dragons having so much HP. And here we go. Spicyappies going to go for the roll down. There's 2 siphons.
I mean, we could see some potential 3-star dragons. It's possible. Maybe we just start 2-starring a bunch of them, see how that goes.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. The memes are looking good so far.
We will. How about this? After the creep round, we'll take a look at what Pockygom is doing. That is another really strong contender in these fights. And heck, that's a very good transition. Also Zephyring again. So
yes, another Zephyr.
That's all going to be pretty big to see.
He's got. Wait, Pockygom got 2 Zephyrs. He just high rolled from a Thieves Glove.
Yeah, look at that. Unfortunately, though, Deja is going to be going down here, so it doesn't seem like Pockygom just has enough just yet. However, that is still going to be so much power. And I think at this point, Spicyappies has firmly established themselves as the raid boss of this game.
But right now, Ramkev though, he's got that Ao-Shin, he's got the Giant Slayer. And look at that, we're on Pockygom's point of view at the moment. And look at that, Pockygom also got a Giant Slayer now. Look at that.
Hey, that's crazy to see. I mean, again, these are all ways that you counter high health targets. Dragons, by nature, have a lot of health. All that makes sense to me.
Let's see.
I
heard someone say Mana Persona, and I just got a little...
you felt like a little bit of terror in your soul?
A little bit. Just a little bit. That's a 2-star. That's a 2-star Sona.
Hey, I mean, every little bit helps.
Whoa, I'm hearing a bunch of things coming from...
Again,
what is that?
What?
That's a 2-star. Oh, it's another 2-star.
You know, this is painful. We need to do our due diligence. We need to see what everyone else is doing.
This is a very serious TFT stream.
Very serious TFT stream. We're not going to talk like we're golf commentators. We're going to be very, relaxed. And this bit is going to go on for the entire of this fight. Going here against Ramkev, 2 very low HP players here, but seems like they have a pretty good opening here.
He does have the Giant Slayer, but the Zephyr actually misses.
It does.
Definitely
However,
very important.
we did get to see the fact that when you
hear
hear the cheering louder than you hear us, maybe that's when the bit has to stop,
we should probably stop.
Wait, Pocky goes down really low and actually gets eliminated in the bottom 4. What?
Oh, God. But Spicyappies, now the main highlight of the show. He is not looking too good, but the Dragons, they need to do more damage, but they're not doing enough. The Shioyu, the only one remaining. Does he have the damage? Does the true damage kick in? No.
The scales have been scorned at this level. That is crazy to see. We're in our top 4. VO1DSIN, Ramkev, Spicyappies, and Damn Daniel at the top.
We haven't seen him do. We haven't seen Damn Daniel. We haven't seen him.
Let's check in. They are a Cavalier Unity player.
What
hey,
in God's name is that 3-star Lilia?
I would say yes. That is a 3-star Lilia. That is exactly what in God's name that is. On top of that too, if you look over to the right side of your screen, you see a 3-star Olaf. Also very scarily, it's an assassin that's scaling even more damage. Remember the bonus damage from the crits of assassin scales alongside scale scorn as well. So this is going to be crazy. Are we going to see another elimination? I love VO1DSIN moving the Xayah
we got
to
2
the
Cavaliers.
front.
Oh, God. What is this? Everyone's just tanky. It's going to be a wet noodle fight. Everyone's going to be doing their damage. VO1DSIN, he needs to win this damn fight. But the Lilia, too damn strong right now. Too damn tanky. Look at those slams coming in. But no one is freaking dying.
We'll have to see exactly how it goes. Again, there is so much damage potential.
Xayah is pumping out damage. The rips coming in. The feathers are flying. But it's going to be not – it's actually going to be enough.
Yeah, and again, I can't hype this up enough. Xayah being moved to the front line because you have recognized that all the assassins are going to jump, that they're going to go exactly right by that front line. was a brilliant play, and it is the difference between that elimination. Ramkev actually is going to be going down here, so that is going to be our top 3 at this juncture.
Yeah, Spicyappies though, he is still the raid boss of this game.
Definitely.
Keep that in mind, as well, reroll is possible for an item, but does he want to risk it? The answer will be no.
Let's see. Let's get a preview of how these boards work together.
Yeah, the Shroud is perfect onto all but 1 dragon. We'll see how this turns out. The Diana actually slowing the attack speed of Ao Shin.
Yeah, Ao Shin's not even going to cast. We are going to switch around.
This one, though.
Oh, yeah, most certainly.
I think VO1DSIN goes down here.
I think Ao Shin just died before casting.
Yeah. The Shroud does work wonders.
Let me tell you, that's not even a close fight. That is just death. Spicyappies is probably walking into a second, which has to hurt after all this happening.
Here we go. It's a 1v1.
Oh, my goodness.
Spicyappies versus
And you know what else?
Daniel.
The Zephyr is walking slowly, gingerly up to Daniel if they want it, and they have decided to embrace it.
That is
my
a
goodness.
Huge pickup. Zephyr with a Shroud.
Hey, you're going to make sure that at the very least you are going to be hitting at least one of those dragons. And also remember, everything is going to be grouped up by nature because you have Shioyu's Jade promotion. So you're going to be hesitant to try to let any of those units get away from it. Appies might have to force himself in order to get some of those units move away. They're holding onto the Zephyr, allowing it to cheese.
He sees the angle.
Make sure they get something.
He sees the angle. He's going to put the Olaf on their last second. Will it matter? The answer will be yes. The Zephyr quickly, swiftly onto the Olaf to delay Ao Shin's presence in this game.
Again, we saw a lot of delays here preventing Ao Shin from casting in that previous fight. It looks like this one they're going to be able to. Let's see if that's going to be enough.
Oh, doesn't look like it. It's not looking too good for Daniel. GG's coming in.
Oh, my goodness.
And it looks like Spicyappies with the Power Ranger composition. There's the finisher. That's one way to finish it. There we go. First place to Spicyappies with, honestly, the most interesting comp of the tournament.
Daniel. What is this? My God, this is absolutely insane to watch. And to be fair, if you're Appies, you're happy. You've been able to come back from an early game or an early loss in round 1. You come into round 2 with a 2nd place. But then you have a Scale Squirm player, of course, coming back and saying, hey, you're running a bunch of dragons, huh? Get out of here.